Hi everyone, I'm sorry I can't be there today. I am in special meetings to learn how to be a culturally responsive teacher. So I can't be with you today, but I'm going to go through what I would like you to work on today. The big thing to know is that you must take the chapter 9 through 12 quiz to get credit for being here today. So I'm going to mark you absent if you do not do the quiz. So make sure you do the quiz. That's the big thing to know so that I mark you present for class. But I'm going to show you a couple things I'd like you to try today. You can work on it independently. I would like to introduce you to book buddies. So in your drive, the first thing you're going to do today is go to your shared with me folder. So if you go to your drive, you will see that click shared with me, and one of the hopefully sooner or posts near the top will be something with your name on it and some other people's names called book buddy. So for example, let's just pick a random one. Farah, Melanie, and Allison G are all book buddies. So you should find that in your shared with me. Click on it and open it up. And what you'll see is welcoming to your book buddy journal. Now, I just want you to go through it and read it. The cool thing is that you may have chosen your book buddies if you did a homework assignment way back in the past. And if you didn't do that homework, then I chose them for you. So just keep that in mind. So I provided some examples of what you do in this special journal, but basically you're here to write a little message to your book buddy. And today everyone will start by just putting your name in the writer column. So you'll scroll down here, put your name, and then write a little message. And it says to start, introduce yourself to your buddy and tell them about your independent reading book. Then choose a fun fact from the green table above to also share. So that's your job for today to get started. And then if you'd like, please take a peek at mine and me and Miss Archibald's example of what this book buddy conversation can look like. So please go ahead and do that as your first task for the day. Next, what I'd like you to do after you do your book buddy is we're going to talk about claims. So last class we sorted different obstacles based on how challenging they were. What I would like you to do is you're going to pick an obstacle, and maybe you'll get inspired from an annotation where you wrote about an obstacle, and then you're going to write a claim about that obstacle. So how that will work is you're going to open your annotation document and you're going to scroll down perhaps to chapter 7 and 8 or maybe 9 and 10 where we started writing about obstacles. And what you're going to do is you're going to find a good annotation that you've written about an obstacle Salva or Naya has faced. I think Salva might be easiest to focus on. Then what I'd like you to do is copy your best one or copy an annotation about the most challenging obstacle so far, and then scroll down, down, down till you get to this pink long write section. Then I'd like you to paste, mine's already in there, paste your annotation there. And what you're going to do is you're going to write a claim, a statement about what you think the most challenging obstacle Salva has faced so far is. So to do that, you might want to use my sentence starter. The most challenging obstacle Salva has faced so far is when, and you can restate your annotation in your own words in a really powerful claim. Now, if you don't have an annotation that is about an obstacle, now's the time to write one, or you can just write your claim without an annotation. But the important thing to note about a claim is that you must make it 2 sentences long, and it must be very clear and use an example from the text. So here's an example of a good claim. The most challenging obstacle Salva faced is when he was up all night due to the horrible mosquitoes. 1 sentence. The second one, it takes it further. The mosquitoes buzzed around him, biting his skin constantly. That is my claim. I'm explaining what the most challenging obstacle is and saying why it was challenging. Next class, we're going to practice adding evidence to prove that this claim makes sense. So I would like you, I have a list of obstacles here for you to choose from, or you can use your own. To take a moment, you can pause the video and Write a claim about the most challenging obstacle Salva has faced so far. Should be 2 sentences and hopefully inspired by an annotation, and you can write your claim in this pink section here. Once you are done with your claim, you are going to do our normal routine for ELA. For today, I would like you to please read chapters 11 and 12 and annotate twice per chapter, so 4 times altogether. And today you're practicing how to make those annotations 4-star annotations. So we've talked about how to make those annotations really detailed and use evidence from the text. Today you're going to really dive into that when you're writing your annotations for 11 and 12. Something really big happened at the end of chapter 10, and I'm not going to spoil it in this video, but we can talk about it when we come together. You may have already noticed it on a previous slide if you didn't read it already. But today, while you're reading chapter 11 and 12, make sure you're writing those juicy annotations where you retell a juicy idea, a big moment, or you talk about something shocking, surprising, a question. Make sure it's at least 2 sentences. Provide an example from the text. And then that extra juicy 4-star piece is when you explain why. Why do we care? Why does it matter? So I'll be looking for those great annotations. If you do need an audiobook, the audiobooks are here for you. The text for chapter 11 and 12 are here for you. And then finally, please, please, please make sure you take the chapter 9 through 12 quiz so that I can mark you present and also give you a grade on your quiz for this section of reading. Again, guys, I'm really sorry I can't be there today. If you do have questions about any of this work, feel free to comment in this post on Google Classroom, and I will try to get back to you. I will try to check it while I'm at my meetings today. But yeah, good luck and happy reading.